all facts, all facts, all facts. This is
Let's go. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing out there in podcast world? You know what I mean? It's a new day, a new era, and we dropping bombs on people. All right, man.
Literally.
That's what we doing out here in America right now. So this is episode 57. All right, you rocking with Jay Bird, man. We got a special guest today. I got Avar. I got J Mac on the video screen. All right. And if y'all didn't know, now y'all know we got the real Miss. Talking about Friday, we talking about Sunday. You know what I mean? Yeah. You feel me?
Miss Parker.
Yeah, Miss Parker. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a special one
Yeah,
today,
it's gonna be a nice
It's
one
gonna be
today.
crazy.
You know what I mean? We just want to get out here, man. We got a lot to get into today. B can't never leave B-Man out. He's always in the back. He's our eyes, our ears, and he's also our moderator. All right, so, hey, look, I'm going to say this before we get started, man. Your boy Trump, hey, if y'all thought he was playing, Trump ain't playing, kid, folks. Trump out there taking gas, man. I don't care what they say, man. Hey, when the gas go up next week, just remember, your boy Trump, man, it's all on him. I think Jay Bird finna catch a Umo, what they call him? Umo. Yeah, I don't know none of that shit. You know what I mean? I'm about to get into something, man, where ain't nobody driving. You know what I mean? For real.
It's scary times, though, bro.
Yeah, man, it's wild out here. You know what I mean?
That's
So
scary, bro.
Yeah.
We don't know what's gonna come of this.
Right? So, hey, look, all I'm saying is I don't even know why we bombing he doing. But whatever he's doing, I bet he got to make some. It's gonna make some money for somebody. Just not us.
Shit, I'm about to say, that's what war do.
Who got bombed?
Right, man.
Iran.
Yeah, they bombed
They
Iran.
just bombed Iran, and then we just lost like 3 soldiers. So you know it's finna be war now.
Yeah. He said we definitely shooting back more bullets for that.
Yeah, you know it's finna be. It's not gonna be the war now, for real.
All right, so look,
Iran is bombing all the U.S. military back in the Middle East.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Right.
So
right now, it's back in the Middle East.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Right.
So
right now, the Air Force based out of the car. Actually, before that there, 2018, 2019, 2 years.
Okay, that's what's up. Right.
I mean, shout out to safety to all the cats out there, man. It was good cats with our stuff, man. And they ain't actually blessing it, you know what I mean? Like, this is what we agree, bro.
That's facts,
Like,
man.
doing what he want to do. You know what I mean?
Period.
He riding with.
That guy.
You know who's riding with. But
But I think about Iran, why don't y'all come take him over?
who?
I think about that, you know, take Trump off what? You know what I mean?
Come get that and come steal him, huh?
You got to be everybody else president.
You stupid.
Hey, so before we go to our next, I want to, man, I know we ain't talk about it last week, but I definitely want to say, man, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. Man, you know that was
Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jesse Jackson, man. Definitely a black iconic leader. All right, man. So if y'all ain't caught the funeral, man, they got about 2 more funerals left. You know what I mean? Catch CNN, they everywhere, man. You know, now that's one thing I can say about the reverends, man. Reverend's the only one got like 4 or 5 funerals, man. You know, I'm thinking about preaching. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about preaching. Yeah. Oh, pay the bill. Pay the bill ain't dead. Come on, man. Oh man, you talking about a remote, man? That's the queen. You gotta know the queen.
Man,
come on, man.
Those are 2 separate
Trying to kill the
queens.
patty pies already.
Yeah, man. Don't be trying to kill off the lady making the sweet potato pies, man. Come on, man. All right, man.
Subliminal.
Right? Man, you already know. So check it out, man. Today, man, we got Miss Parker. And we're going to sort of learn about her a little bit, right? Hey, you know what I
I'm
mean?
a real Miss Parker.
Yeah. All we missing is the water hose right now, fellas.
You stupid.
You said what? Thank you.
Oh, this little 4x5 camera, you look crazy right now.
Thank you. I can't even see me, but you know.
Hey, J Mac, she wearing curve too.
I ain't wearing no curve. I ain't wearing no curve.
Inside joke.
It's Yara.
Inside.
Get
Oh,
it
she.
right.
Oh, my
You
bad.
wear Yara.
Oh, my bad. She got Jara on.
Yara.
Hey. Oh, Yara. Oh, I don't know who that
And a
is.
splash of Baccarat.
I like how she passed me this pink purse with the. You
Christian
can
Louis
stab
Vuitton.
somebody.
Just put her to the
Huh?
side.
Ooh, you can stab somebody with this. This
Yeah,
right here got
just
bullets
put
on
her
it.
to the side.
You ever seen pink bullets? You know what I mean?
Get her out the way.
Let's see. Let me sit her over here on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she fancy.
All right. So we want to know, like, tell us about you. What you do for a living?
I'm a hairstylist.
Okay.
I am a hairstylist. I come from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Word.
By the way of Detroit, I was born in Detroit, Michigan, and I've been doing hair in South Phoenix for about the last 5 years. I have a salon on 19th Avenue in Baseline. I've definitely been getting it in. I've held my spot there for 5 years now. And yeah, I'm looking forward to greatness, a great year. So far, it's been a little rocky and we're gonna get into that, but I love my people, I love my clients, I love the environment I have. And right now, I'm on a mission to make sure that you know that you can create your own environment too. Period.
Hey, amen to that.
Period.
So look, before we get started, I want to tell you, I just met this lady 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right? This is what happened when you bump into your people at a Mexican food restaurant.
The kind of y'all know I be
You know what I mean? Yeah, we at the Carniceritas, and she was down $1. And I said, don't worry about that dollar. I got the dollar.
I was in there.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I had my food ordered.
She had her food. She looking. She trying to pull out nickels and dimes. I said, don't worry about the dollar. I got the dollar.
Get that
You know
dollar.
what I mean?
Sisters, just go outside.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
Next thing you know, we right here. We on TV together.
Yeah.
Because when you see your people with a story, we gotta put it on.
We gotta put it on.
Yes,
And we got a crazy story
Yeah.
today, y'all.
Hey man, it's definitely
Crazy
going
story
down today.
But how long you been in Arizona?
I've been in Arizona 13 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 years. It's been a struggle. Oh my God, it's been a struggle. But I am doing my thing and I'm blessed. And that's all I want from this point on. And I want to make sure that you know you can be blessed too. I got a rough upbringing. I've been through a lot. I've accomplished a lot and I'm still going for a lot. So, you know, right now I'm just on a journey to make sure that, hey, especially people that come from the foster care system, you can do it too. You know what I mean?
Hey,
We
man,
out here, we
that's what's up
striving
right
and
there.
surviving and we can do it too. So it doesn't matter where you come from. Like, we're about to live my life and this is how I'm dealing with it and this is how we can deal with it. We have to go through situations in our life.
Yeah.
So you said foster care. How old was you when you got to the foster care? Was that about the ass?
I was 4 going on 5.
Oh, you was a baby.
Yeah, because I remember turning 5 in my foster home and they didn't celebrate my birthday.
Oh
I'll
man.
never forget it. My birthday on Halloween.
Oh man.
Did they put you with a black family or white family?
I was with a white family for a long time. A black family? No. I was never. I did go to a couple of white homes before I ended up at the black home, but yeah, I was
How many
at the
different
black
homes
home.
did you go to?
I was at the black home for quite some time for most of my upbringing, like for real. And I think I went to I remember the very first home I went to. I couldn't have been no more than like 4 or 5 years old. And they took me to a white home with a bunch of little white boys. And no, man, they was surrounding me, calling me a little nigger bitch.
Oh man. That sound like white people.
I was out of there in 20 minutes. That's why I barely remember that home because I did not spend the night. I cut the fuck up then. I cut up then. They took me to a home. It was a white lady. It was a bunch of little white boys, and they were surrounding me and calling me a little nigger bitch. I was like, bitch! Get the fuck out of me! 4 years old. Swinging.
Your journey actually started in Detroit then, huh?
No, I started here. Like, I was born in Detroit until I was 13 in the 7th grade, and I got suspended, and my principal brought up my birth certificate. I thought she was lying.
That's the first time you seen your birth
That's the
certificate?
first time I seen my birth
At
certificate.
13?
At 13?
Wow.
To Ann Watton High School. I forgot that white lady name, but she was the principal there when I was 13 years old.
So
in the
then you
7th
seen who
grade.
your real parents was too.
I knew who my mom was, but my daddy wasn't on there, and that was kind of a mystery, and I figured that out real soon. I had to learn about myself. I had to learn about myself.
Did you find out who he was?
I found out so much. I'm still finding out so much.
Hey.
And now
that's-
I know my God, what they say, man, something about the story, God protects. Oh my God.
Right.
God tried to protect me in foster care. He really did try to protect me in foster care. Nobody's perfect. I give so much thanks to the foster family that I grew up with. We're still friends.
that's-
you know
that's
what I
a
mean?
blessing.
For real.
That's a blessing.
Because if I would have grew up with them niggas,
Oh man.
I wouldn't be here today. Do you hear me?
That's
Hey,
real.
that's great to hear though, because you hear so many of those stories, you know.
Period.
Right. No, I feel you. So look,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this because you know, I come from a two-parent household, man, and you know, I've seen my parents take people in, like you know, like you just said something on the note, like just to take somebody in and knowing that everybody surround them is just ain't feeling them, like.
Yeah.
Like how did that make you feel like the rest of growing up, like especially to see the bad and then to see the good?
You know what? We're not about to get in that today.
No, I'm just asking. Right, I'm just
That
asking.
sounds like an extra trigger.
No, I'm just asking because
Okay, first of
because
all,
you've
okay,
been
so
through it.
listen, I done already been viral for some shit like this, so I just gotta look. We gotta tread lightly for real.
Go ahead.
We gotta tread lightly
because
for
no
real.
no front because my mom took people in when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I just remember her always saying, "Hey, give people love because they might not have had none." You know what I mean? Like, because my mom was real lovable, right?
Okay.
So my mom always expressed to us about making sure we treat them with respect and stuff like that. But I noticed when I had, you know, like a sister, you know, and she didn't have that type of love, so it took her a minute to warm up to us, you know. So I was just asking, like, you know, to me to see that, and then somebody that listening to you, like, how long did it take you to have to warm up to, you know, stuff like that?
I'm love.
Right.
I'm love. So it don't never have to take me no time to warm up into that. It takes people time to warm up to me.
Okay.
And so when I go into situations and they're not ready for this basket
Ball
of
of energy.
love and this ball of energy and how strong that love can be, and it's like for real, they don't know what to do with that.
Okay.
And then I'm very inquisitive, so I'm gonna ask some questions like, why you do this? And why you do that? And why you do this? And why you do that? And everybody ain't ready to answer that question.
Okay. No, that's
Right.
what's up.
And so as a child and coming into a foster home, and I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you because a lot of people don't know this about me because I don't really talk about it. You know what I mean? So the main foster home that I stayed with in South Minneapolis, we had an 8-bedroom house. It was I want to say a mansion. It was a mini mansion. My room was bigger than this as a kid growing up. Our family dinners, and look, and most of those people are dead and gone, but the remnants of who's left, I'm like me, it's only a couple of us that's left that remember those moments. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with a very vibrant childhood, and like our Sunday dinners, we had gold flatware. I remember I had to count the pieces. There was gold rim plates. There was when Sunday dinner, the pastor was over there, the deacons were over there, all the top members were there because the foster home that I lived with, they founded that church in South Minneapolis.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this was like the who's who's. I grew up with the who's who's. Like we was the who's who. We was the who's who's. You know what I mean? So as I grew up,
How old were you?
I was 4 going on 5 when I moved into that home.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
In Minneapolis?
in South Minneapolis.
How long did you stay there?
Oh, till I was 12, 13, and I left and I came back and stayed with, and then yeah.
So would you say
Hey,
that's
a lot of people don't know, man.
greatest?
Minneapolis is cracking. That's a dope city, man.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Prince
Prince.
Prince had a crush on my mama.
Prince, man.
Prince used to chase my mama all over
hey,
North Minneapolis.
so your mama look like
she used
Vanity?
to dance.
Huh?
They was like
Hey, you know-
real talk. They
you
was
know-
like close growing up.
Okay.
She used to dance for Prince. Like she was one of his first dancers. They was kids. They grew up together. My cousins can attest to this. Like this
Hey.
isn't no made up story.
Your
He grew up
mama-
in North Minneapolis. Like yeah, there's pictures. Like my mama grew up with them. She was out there twerking and throwing her
Okay,
little
yeah,
thing
your
back
mama-
in the day.
Hey, go ahead.
Hey,
I'm
look,
saying?
hey, I don't know if y'all know Prince track record, but your mama had to be fine.
I'll show you
'Cause,
pictures. I look just
'cause
like
Prince,
her.
Because I don't think Prince missed, man. Prince had all the
He
bad.
did, but
Oh
he was
man.
little when my mama wasn't going for that. I wish if she would have went for that, I wouldn't be here. You know, big as hell, and she ain't even here.
Right.
That could have been my
Man.
daddy, but I wouldn't have been
Yeah, Prince track record solid, man. I ain't gonna lie. He might have had them tight pants on, but his girlfriend, she was definitely
She was
the
the
bomb.
baddest.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what's up.
he had super IQ.
She was
He
the
had super
baddest.
IQ. So your mom
though.
still alive today? Everything good?
No, my mom was brutally murdered, and I don't want to get into that
Oh
tonight.
no, we don't want to talk about that.
Oh, okay. No, I'm
We're
sorry
not gonna
about
talk about that.
that.
That's a whole different show.
Yeah.
That's a whole
you-
different
so-
show.
So you got kids?
I have twins. I got twin 17-year-old daughters.
220.
In my life, that's my pride and my joy.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong.
How's raising 2 girls?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful to be honest with you. It's just when other people come into the mix and they want to tear that down because they see you built up something beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. And it's so sad that people really want to tear down something because you built it so beautifully. Just get on board.
Yeah.
Period. Just get on board. You don't got to tear it down.
Yeah, man.
I want the
look,
same for you.
so from my understanding, you got a daughter that play basketball.
Man, she's cold.
She good?
She's cold. They don't like when I say Angel. I call her Angel Reese 2.0. She don't like that. I'm Nella. Okay, the way for you. I'll make sure she know that.
How
Right.
tall is
Yeah.
your daughter? If y'all don't know, this woman right here, she's a stallion.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
actually, I might have to correct you, and I don't know because I didn't do too much research. But somebody said that Risa, you can't be no stallion. You're a mare, and I said, what's the difference?
I know.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
Which is true. Which is true.
Okay.
But I just say the stallion because of
Okay.
me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know, but that's what I told her. I was
That's
like,
what-
fuck,
huh?
I'm smoking.
But
I'm
that's
so
true though.
pleased.
But you are not right.
Yeah,
And
he
to
said
be real
that.
with you,
Yeah.
Bird taught us about that a few shows ago. That's why he turns up like that too.
Yeah, salute.
I missed out that the other day. Like, I never do that.
Cause I don't like nobody to call them queens. We are empresses around here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
we the crumb de la creme.
Period.
You know what I mean? That's right. Yeah.
I'm 6'1" flat foot, and I got a little bit of a heel on because I might just go parking lot pimp at Cardi B tonight.
Well,
So she like 6'3" right now.
Yeah. Huh? 6'3",
Hello.
right? She gonna shoot a jump shot at the Cardi B.
Listen,
man?
listen.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm going home. I'm so
Huh?
tired.
Hey, look,
You ain't got to lie to the people.
You ain't don't lie to this Carly. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Carly B. She bringing them out.
She
you know
bringing
what I
them
mean?
out.
all
And
good.
they had
I can hear it
Scottsdale.
Man.
They had Scottsdale.
Where they at? Where's it at?
They had the after party at 11. Anybody
Oh,
been?
you talking about the after party?
Hey,
I'm
look.
talking about where's the
I'm not
concert?
going to no concert. That's no.
Where's that at? The Suns Arena?
Hey,
At the
look,
Suns Arena?
I know Carly B bringing them out because I had to go drop some stuff off. I dropped some food off at a hair salon today, and the man babies was getting dressed up for Carly B.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? I'm just,
I already know they're gonna be outside.
hey,
It's
look,
90-something
hey,
degrees outside.
hey, I
I ain't
said-
got no clothes on. They ain't got no
Hey,
clothes on.
hey,
Ain't nobody
J-Man,
got no
be nice
clothes on.
Hey, I know
Ain't
they,
nobody got no
I know they
clothes
gonna
on.
get mad at me, but I see the man baby with the cleanest beard ever, but his hairdo was whipped up. He had the pink thing
Oh, he's
going down.
outside.
You know what I mean?
He's
Hey,
outside.
he was ready. I say, man, I said he finna tear something up. Yeah, you should have heard. He said, Carly B, here I come. I was like, oh man. I said, man. I said, here y'all food, cause I got to get out of here, man. I wrap my sweater around my chest, you know, make sure I ain't want to look at me on my way out.
All right, so you're not just gonna slide that food in there.
Yeah.
So I just met him, and he has a restaurant called Southern Fry in South Phoenix, and
do.
they have Southern comfort food, and it's delicious. And I'm so ready to take. I've been sending my clients over there, and they're mighty pleased. So there was a huge fire here recently that was like crazy, and when you drive up. Don't judge the establishment because everything burnt down next door. God
Oh, man.
saved this building. And they're untouched, to be honest with you. I'm in here. So just to go outside and see what's next door, man,
Right.
it's a blessing to still be here. You
Right.
just what?
So
you
what?
out in the streets
So
still
look, so
cooking
check-
and serving the people?
So look, I'm gonna say this because you know, me and Ave, when we got here, there was nothing here, right? So me and Ave, we took in consideration that we enjoy being the hole in the wall. You know what I mean? We like that song "Last $2." You know what I mean? Yeah, we enjoy it. You know, this is where we come and we get off, you know, and enjoy our people, man. You know what I mean? We in the cut, but you know what I mean? We definitely trying to make sure we pave the way for other people to keep doing what they doing, man. If you work hard, just keep working hard, man, and it'll pay off at the end.
Yeah, and look,
Yeah.
I just gotta shout this out real quick because you was telling me that you basically about to be the first black business owner over here with the postal service, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm in the works of opening my mail center right now.
A mail center, yes,
Yeah.
on 16th Street in Southern.
16th Street in
Southern.
Southern.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, see?
1634 East Southern Avenue.
Right.
Absolutely. So we
Hey,
gotta
hey,
make
I
sure
pack and ship.
You running a full marathon out that building, my boy. You got the U-Haul hookup. You got the
Yeah,
you got
U-Hauls
services.
too. I'm like that.
You
As
know
much
what
as I
I'm
go
saying?
get a U-Haul, I'm over here. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he killing.
And I
He
need a
killing.
mailbox. I was
That's
just
why-
sitting here like,
that's why-
absolutely.
Hey,
They
you,
look like
Gotta
they
make it
hustle.
happen.
hey, I got you too, cause I work at the post office in
Hey,
the
hopefully
evening.
they call this mug Humble Square one
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Huh?
Man,
Hey,
come on,
Humble
man.
Square.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what's up, man. That's what's up. So check it out. So, I want you to, because I've been seeing about you. I've been since I've met you. You be, and hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this. First of all, Miss Parker, you know what I mean? She don't do kindly to pictures that don't make her look like Miss Parker. All right, I want to put that out there.
playing.
And we made a flyer, and she said, "Oh no,
Pull it back.
pull it back." Right? Hey, me and Abe over there. I'm like, well, she only sent us one picture.
You sent the
Right?
picture.
But
Man.
I didn't know the layout. And had I known the layout, then I would have started.
So hey.
And come on, man, get my backside.
Okay, all right, yeah, look, hey, you know what I mean? All I'm saying is, she made me feel like,
I was about to quit. I
like
said,
she was Pam or Martin or something. You know what I mean?
I said, I quit. I'm
Yeah,
not doing that.
see-
I don't like the picture.
No, she didn't like it at all. So,
But you fixed it, and he fixed it immediately, and I was so like,
Right.
I'm just happy to be here, and
Yeah.
we about to get into this show.
right, yes,
Yeah,
we is.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you about that because you said that. What was the show called?
Steve Wilco.
Yeah. Steve Wilkos. So
Oh,
that's her because we was talking before this and she was giving me like a little preview of everything and she said that Steve Wilco had wanted her to go on the show with your kids.
Yeah.
How we was talking, we was getting Ms. Parker's story, and she has an incredible story. And as we were talking, she shared that she had shared some of her story. We have some of that conversation that was shared in a little bit. But what happened was that post went viral. And
Yeah.
Steve Wilcox, right, reached out to get that story. Ms. Parker said, this is the platform. And instead, she decided to come up to All Facts and share this story. It's an incredible story. And I think a lot of people want to hear it. But can you start by what even motivated you to make this post?
I'm gonna back up a little bit, and then I'll get into what motivated me to make the post. I'm in the hair industry, and I've been in the hair industry for over 20-something years, and I've been in. When you feel the spirit of Jesus in the room. So when I came, I sought out, SOUGHT. I sought out the next phase of my life, and I came over to South Phoenix because I was looking for a house. I said, "Where's my business going to be?" I was in Scottsdale. I'm doing great. Old town. The money was good. And I said, where do I go next? And I had somebody I was interested in a home, and I came over to the south side. I started going to the businesses. I started going to Home Depot. That's the type of stuff I do where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I started visiting, and I was like, this feels like home. This feels like community over there. It definitely doesn't feel like that in Scottsdale. Scottsdale is dreamland. It's an illusion of happiness.
Right.
And I wanted something where I could raise my children. And so we made our home in South Phoenix. And I try to patronage, everyone in my neighborhood. I'm a small business owner, so I try to patron other, small businesses. And that's why we connected, how we connected.
Man, hey, helping somebody out with $1.
Yeah,
Man, this is where we at right now.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, who are you?
Right.
And he, gave me his history. And I was like, what? And in my head, I'm like, this man is blessed. He has the hand of God on him. Because if you go outside and you're on the corner and you look at what's going on, and then you walk inside and you see he was untouched. the blood of Jesus was on the door.
Man, I be trying to hold
Was on the
on.
doorpost, like literally, and like that took me by storm, and I just thought that was amazing, and I was like, I was already sitting on this story, and it was starting to, it took a whirlwind faster than I went to sleep, and I woke up. It wasn't even 24 hours later, and it was over 237 shares, and it was over almost 1,000 comments, and so many likes, and so many dislikes.
How long ago did you share it?
This one even though when did we talk?
It was about a week ago.
It was in between that time.
Yeah, it was about a. So I.
That was your first post?
It was not. Yeah, it was her first. So right after I talked to her, she had made a post, and then she called me.
You seen it?
Yeah. Well, so when you called me, I went and looked it up, and like I said, and next thing you know, it was gone.
Yeah, I
you
had
know
to
what I
take
mean.
it down.
So
They
she
was
had to
trying
take
to
it down.
take- yeah, they was trying to take my social.
But she called me and said, "Hey, let me come get on the podcast." So
Let's talk. I said,
let's get
talk.
it in. You know
and
what I
I
mean?
think this is the place to share this story because this is my community.
Right.
These are my brothers, man. They got businesses here. We all trying to grow. We all have to support each other in what we do. I had my people. I didn't even look at the show. I had my people looking up. They're like, "Yeah, Reese, it's solid. Go ahead."
Right.
Green
Oh,
light,
man.
it's
Hey,
solid. Go
hey,
ahead.
whoever-
I like it. Go ahead. Yeah, that's your place, girl. Go ahead.
Right. Whoever told you come on, we appreciate you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We
absolutely.
definitely try to show love.
Absolutely.
Yep,
You know, I talked to a producer with the Steve Wilkos show, and she has so much compassion.
And they just found you from your post that you made?
Somebody else brought them into the mix. That was never Steve Wilkos show.
Right.
I didn't never see the Steve Wilkos show till they contacted me, and then I went on YouTube and I watched an episode, and then I said, but this ain't that. And I don't need Steve Wilkos. I'm Steve Wilkos.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell my own story on my own platform with my own people. I don't need Steve Wilkos. And for people to think that that's what it takes to prove to the world because you did something wrong or you protecting a predator, that ain't got nothing to do with me and how I tell my story, how I live my life. They want to shut me up so bad, so here I am. Shut me up now.
Let's set it up and give them a little
Shut me
more
up now.
context
Shut me up now.
on how it happened.
Okay, so let me touch on the Steve Wilkos story because that tells the whole story. So when the producer, somebody tagged her, she got on the tread. She see the wildfire, everything. Oh my God, people are so evil. People are so evil, and she sees everything. So she calls me, and I finally talked to her. And I said, you see that bullshit? And we started laughing. She said, girl. She a sister. She said, girl.
Man, you know what that
That's so
means.
what in the, she said, oh my God. She said, I see so much, but I have to get your side. What is your side of the story? Because I'm the mother of the twins.
Right.
And we're gonna, now I can tell the story. My daughters were molested. They were molested by 3 different people in our lives. And my whole thing coming out was like, kids hurt kids. Everybody want to jump on the tread and say you had so many men around your children. This was children. Children that I love, children that I help raise,
Are we
children
saying
that
it was children that the ones that was doing it?
that was doing it to my kids. Yes. And so it's like you think about the predators, you watching all the men and all the adults in the room, man, we're not paying that much attention to our children. And our children know what's going on. Because I'll never forget, my daughter would always drop bombs, but she would never offer any context. I remember her saying, children are different when the parents aren't around, when the adults aren't around. I'm like, what you mean?
So you have 2 twins.
They just turned 17 and they just dropped a hell of a bomb on me not less than 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
They told me they were molested.
Oh.
They told me who they were molested by. They told me when it happened. They told me exactly what happened.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm sorry to hear that because that story that you speak of is so much more common than we even think, And I talked to my wife about it, who's also from Detroit.
Oh, I'm from Detroit too.
You're pretty deep. You're pretty deep. And it's wild though because there's so many stories where women do tell, right? They tell on the person who did it, and it's either a slap on the wrist or nothing feels like it's getting done. You know what I'm saying? And I say that for black women, it's even on steroids because you look at the high power folks like Trump and them folks like who's all this shit going on right now, Epstein Island and all that, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at it, you like, how is this motherfucker still in power with all these people coming out, basically saying that he's sexually assaulted? Like, good boys, the guys get protected, dude, in this situation so much that it's hard for women to tell because they feel like they're not even getting hurt. You know?
Yeah, like nothing gonna happen from it, huh?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is disturbing, bro. Like,
And you know what?
I hate your daughter to go through that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you know
Like,
what? So many people are so wrapped up in Epstein Island, they don't realize that Epstein Island is in their own home.
Man.
Now that's deep.
We have
Man.
to be so much careful of what we say and what we do around our children. I'm guilty of it too. I blame myself when my baby, I asked her, I said, who do you blame? She said, my parents. Period, man. I'm the blame. I'm the blame. Those are my babies. So however I decide to tell my truth and to share my grief and to go through the process of making sure others are warned, because these predators are still out there. They wearing God up on their chest like they really about that life. They out there lying to the people. You're living in sin. You're filthy. You're dirty. You're disgusting. And you think you're going to take my babies and you're going to take their innocence and get away with it? I'm here to tell you, I am here to make sure that you hear their side of the story. You touch my babies in the worst way ever. That's my heart. I loved your little black ass. Can I cuss? I'm sorry.
No, we trying not to cuss.
I'm not gonna cuss
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you go.
No, today. I'm gonna be honest
You gotta
with you.
go in and do what you gotta do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. We normally don't cuss, but I'm gonna be real. I'm cussing today. Because I'm gonna say this. And I know this for every man that really like love kids and love that's not your fault. That it's being sick is sick. There's as a parent, we definitely always try to protect our kids in every aspect of it.
Yeah.
But sick people are out there.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? So I don't want you to feel like it's on you.
No, it's on me. I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna take that to my grave. But there's one thing that I want to learn, that I want other parents to learn from this situation is, I asked my daughter, why didn't you tell me? You know what my baby said? My baby said, Mommy, you told us when we was little girls, that if anybody ever touched us, you were going to kill them, and we believe you, honey. And so if you kill them, you're going to jail, and who's going to take care of us? My children thought they were protecting me because they know mommy's not playing that about our babies. I got to sit on my hands and I can't have nobody else touch them either. Don't put your hands on them, but you put your hands on the anointed. So I'm going to let God take care of you. And I promise to God, everybody's going to see these men are going to be dealt with. You're going to be dealt with because this don't stop here. I'm building a foundation upon this. Kids hurt kids. Watch your babies, man. You send your daughter off to her dad's house, and he got his son there, and he got his son staying in the same room as your daughters, your twin babies, and that. So watch your kids. Y'all out here defending these bum-ass baby daddies like they just so protecting and so loving. Get your ass off my comments.
Right.
They trash. My baby daddy is trash because it happened on your watch. You got me messed up about my babies. Your son touched my babies. Your son touched my babies. And you told my baby girl, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. And then you went over there and flew to that sorry, raggedy piece of shit.
Man.
Damn.
You got me messed up. And I'm not going to touch a hair on your head. Because God said, baby girl, I got this. God said, baby girl, I got this. Period.
I don't even know where to start, man.
That's real strength right there for you to take that approach, right? Because I could see how a grown adult in that situation would just be impulsive, right? At first,
Come on, man.
And for you to show the strength like that, and you grew in the system, you know what I mean? Like, but it sounds like your story was so different than other stories that I've heard. And so you had a situation, it sounds like, in the foster system, whereas a lot of people are dealing with what your daughters are, have dealt with in that system, and they ain't got no muscle to flex. And they're scared to tell you to flex your muscle because they're scared to lose you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so that's maturity. That's maturity on your side. Which is really, I feel like shit. We don't know as men. Like we'll never know how hard that situation is for you as a woman. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's tough.
Absolutely. And the thing about it is I gotta handle it with grace because I've got too much and they know I got too much to lose. Don't they? Don't the devil betray you when they know you got too much to lose? I got too much to lose. So I have to handle this with grace. But I'm not, you're not gonna go out here and skate, and my daughter's gotta go out here. And this is the thing, and this is why I said something that made it on a public platform like Facebook, right? Because my daughters are getting older and they're gonna have to be in certain spaces. I wish my daughter would walk in the room with their predator or their molester and feel some type of way. You better leave the room before they get there.
Right.
Because you know they telling now. They telling somebody now. So you better leave the room when they get there.
Yeah.
And other people, watch your kids around them. Stop playing. Ain't nobody lying on these ain't nobody lying. These babies ain't lying. We sitting up here and then you got some women out here.
So I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta ask this because, like, is there a step that you going to like try to make this right? Because I mean, we all got daughters, right? And right now, man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm
It's
lightweight.
like, how do you handle that situation?
I'm lightweight in tears right now because I can only imagine not how you feel, but like what I want to help. Like what can we all do?
Oh my God.
Like I can't even imagine what you're going through.
Yeah,
There's no help though, Jay. On our side, bro, it's like all we can be there is to support the woman and the child. You know what I'm saying? Like, because really it's so easy. You know how many men is behind bars right now, bro, for handling business situations like this? You know?
It ain't just men, it's women too. Let's not leave that out.
Yeah.
Not just men, it's women too. We gotta protect our babies. This is something that our children need to understand what good touch and bad touch is. And no matter how many times you ask your child, have they been touched, you got to ask them again and again and again and again. You got to make sure that they feel comfortable that mommy's not going to pop off. Daddy's not going to pop off. He's not going to go kill them and risk our safety. These kids are smart. They think about just like we be thinking about the worst thing that can happen, they think about the worst thing that can happen. And in their mind, they're protecting themselves. They're protecting the adults. They're protecting the other kids in the room. They're protecting the predators.
Yeah, but we have to make it a way that, to make them comfortable to want to come to us to tell us.
So the road and the journey that I'm on, I'm in the behavioral health field. And I thank God that I've been in school for this for 3 years because I would have been a crash out. I'd be in jail right now. 5675309. That'd have been my number. I'd be in jail right now, serving good time, feeling good about myself. I would have started an impeccable academy for women that done killed the children of the molesters that molested these kids. I would have served that time proudly.
You would have had a part of canteen too, soon as you went up in there.
Man, what is you talking about? I would have went up in that bad boy and came out like Lucius. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me now because I'm exposed to a different coping mechanisms, to a different lifestyle. I got so much to lose. God literally put me on my hands. I couldn't move. I just got out of court look, I'm keeping it all the way real. Days ago, I had an assault case on me. God is good, case dismissed. Stop playing with me. The enemy has been in my home. The enemy has been in my business, disguising themselves as ones that love me.
Man.
Oh, man. Don't even always be like that.
Man. Hallelujah to that.
You don't even really think or do that.
Yeah, I'm starting to learn as you as one that's closest to you.
Yeah, this ain't no random people that come in your life to steal, kill, and destroy. It's the enemy, and he knows you. He knows your heart. He know who you love. He know who you care about. He know how you about to just spin a bag and just love and love and love and give and give and give until God says that's enough. You need to see wide and clear who this person is because I've been trying to show you, but you ain't listening.
That's right.
Snake in the grass is real, y'all.
About that one.
Snake in the grass is real, y'all.
Revealed.
But you know.
But what God created for good will not be meant for evil ever in my life. So yes, my foundation will be kids hurt kids. We want kids. We're going to go out here, man. We're going to get into communities. I already been on this. I've been in my community for years. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I've been in Girl Scouts. I was at the church all day, going fun Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, usher board. Listen, I done did all this fundraising and all this. I don't have all these skills underneath my belt to not help the next generation. And right now we're dealing with a crisis that's not being talked about enough.
Right.
Kids hurt kids. Nobody's talking about the kids that hurt the kids. And then these kids turn into adults, and these adults turn into sexual predators, and then they're messed up because they got protectors that's out here that's riding for them, that's going to make sure they don't feel the burnt of their actions. They don't think anything is wrong. I'm here to tell you, something's wrong with that. And we're going to tell on you. And you need to know that somebody's going to tell on you. And the parents need to know, somebody's going to tell on you. Somebody's going to say something. And you think it's okay that your daughter is getting touched, that your son is getting touched, and you not going to say nothing about it? Oh, you worried about your image? You worried about what somebody's going to think about you at the church? And the pastor is touching your son?
Man, come
you worried
on.
about the usher board? I will take that usher board and flip it like Jesus did in the dang on church when he went down there and he said, y'all selling what in the temples? I'll get rid of it. It's not about to exist in my house. I had to do that with my family.
Yeah.
This is so near and dear to me. I love people and I love people hard. I had to do this with my family because I'm showing my daughters we not going down quietly.